hope no one ever has to go through something like this.
Yeah, if we don't mess with you, we won't have to go through it. Come on, come on. Is it
You're
coming out?
irrelevant, girl. You're irrelevant.
You're a nondescript. You're irrelevant.
For years now, and I thought he would after
Rejection
2020.
non-responsive.
You're a whore that tried to sleep her way to the top. You're a fraudster that was an abuser.
Watch the internet. I don't know how this is helping.
That's who you are.
Guys, just remember,
Protecting him.
Because if you step on the little people to get to the top, when you're at that top, you're going to be up there by yourself and miserable.
Johnny has taken enough of my voice. I have no
You
right
stepped on your ex-girlfriend or wife, whatever she was, because she was more famous than you because she was a painter. Once you realize, okay, I can go to the next level, you got Johnny.
to own my story and my
You stepped on Johnny to get to Elon and James Franco.
I hope to get my voice back.
And now you don't have none of them.
No voice.
It's all I want.
Your voice is a lie. You're a fraud. You're a nondescript. You entangled with rich people. Get her, Camille.
name calling is not. By the way, people receiving threats and harassment is never okay. You're going to.
I didn't threaten her. I just said we all deserve to die. Even you, Mrs. Hurd, even I. That's all I said. I never threatened her. I never said I wanted to kill her. Never said I wanted to kill her. I was just quoting my favorite part in the movie.
It might be that Amber wanted to have her moment that Johnny Depp had yesterday. He had a moment at the end of his direct examination before his cross-examination where he said why he was going through this. And
Yep.
I tweeted it out. It was a fairly powerful statement. So with this, I think she wanted. The staring down the jury is odd for me. I think she wanted to have
Look at
a
her.
moment of saying, I
But
want
that
my
face
voice
is
back.
fixed. It's fixed. She's not sad anymore. She's not passionate about what she's saying anymore because she thinks that the jury. And if anybody in the jury believes that fake crying, they need to reevaluate their reality.
Work well for the jury.
Like, I understand they don't know what we know, but if I seen that in person, because I was raised with people that acted like her, and I have seen this in my real life, I will know that she's faking. I don't believe you. And like I said, I have came into this trial blinded. I knew zero bupkis about what happened in Australia. I knew zero bupkis about what happened in the UK trial. I didn't know anything about it until the trial started. So I literally, truly came in blinded because I did not follow this before they had it. But how my brain works is if I don't understand something, I have to look it up. And that's the advantage that I got. But I have to try to solve this crime using Amber's words and not mine. And then while I did my own research, right? Yeah, did my own research. I found that, okay, well, you said this happened, but then I see or hear an actual audio from your funky old hoarse voice saying the total opposite. So I say that I'm Team Depp. I came in very biased. I came in already Team Depp because I don't know you. I did not automatically come in on the female side because that's not how I work. I don't automatically believe a female over a male, and I don't automatically believe a male over a female. When I find evidence that my brain interprets to be true until I find that it's totally opposite. Until I find out that it's not true, I believe what me, Marquita, have found. That's all I'm saying. So, you fake crying, it does not have no effect on me because I know it's fake. Because if you was crying in real life, tears will come. Right now, you're whining because you're getting caught. I have seen fake crying in real life. I have seen people cry wolf. I have seen people try to sell wolf tickets to get their narrative across. And guess what? I don't buy wolf tickets or wooden nickels. I'm sorry, I do not. So I have to say, I don't believe you, Amber. The only time I believe you is when you're saying something that you did. You said, I did punch him. I believed you because I have heard the video or I have heard the messages when you taped him without him knowing. And then you taped people that didn't know that they were being taped, and they did not corroborate your story. They actually corroborated Johnny's story because they did not know that they were being filmed. So why would they lie or record it? Why would they lie if they don't even know that they're being recorded? Look at her sister. Look at her. Look at her. Whitney, it's your fault too, you old bitch. She's a victim and she's along with Amber. Look at her.
She sided with her.
Siding with her abuse. She has Stockholm syndrome. That's what she got. I was about to say Munchausen. She probably got Munchausen by proxy too. We know Amber does. Because if you can't fake a bruise, why not give yourself a real bruise, Amber? And you thought that your makeup. Yeah, I feel sorry for the daughter. I think Johnny needs to get $150 million rewarded to him. His 50 that he wants and the 100 million that she wants. So I think that Johnny needs to get $150 million rewarded to him. And I think that he needs to get custody of Amber's daughter. For her safety. That's what I feel like. And then Johnny needs to say, I don't want you to, and I think she should have to pay $100,000 in child support a month. And Johnny should say, I don't want you to pay the child support to me. I want you to pay the $100,000 a month for the next 17 years because her daughter's 1. So I want child support for 17 years, but pay the $100,000 in child support to the Children's Hospital, the St. Jude's or wherever, so it can truly, and I think it should be court order that she has to pay $100,000 in child support to Johnny Depp, but not write him a check. I think it should have to be written to Children's Hospital and in care of Johnny, since Amber says if Johnny donates to the Children's Hospital in the domestic violence thing, then Johnny would get the tax break. Okay, well if that's right, good for the goose, good for the gander, then you should write the $100,000 check to the Children's Hospital every month in the name of Johnny so that you can get the tax break, Amber. If that's like in your world, that's how it works. In your world, that's how it works. So why not get a tax break? Write the Children's Hospital every month $100,000. That's how much you should have to pay him in child support for the next 17 years. That's what you should have to pay. And that's a discount. But I think that's what should happen. And I think it should be court order that no other judge can reverse my finding. Because if you go back into court and you try to reverse it, it now doubles. It would now be $200,000 to the St. Jude's kids or to the Children's Hospital for the sick kids and the kids that have cancer, for the dying kids. That's my authentic thought of what should happen. I think Johnny should win because he is the victim. He was being attacked. He got evidence. Some of the evidence cannot come into court because it has other people's voices in it. And one cannot be called into court to testify because he has passed. Jerry Judge has passed. So he can't come in and defend himself against the tape. But he didn't know he was being filmed. The doctor didn't know he was being filmed. Her nurse did not know that she was being filmed. That's just my view anyways. My little rant and rave for today. But that bitch has gotten up under my toenails.